See him now. On the Gene Gill Show. 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 Remember on the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. Remember on the Gene Gill Show. 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 Remember on the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. What's up with it, friend? Alright, it's paperwork party, man. I'll send you on my Instagram today. Paperwork with producer, sliding like Medusa, they on my Instagram, paperwork and membership, subscribe and hit the like button. I was matching on YouTube, we ain't gonna share the cash out, big family, the chest relax, tune in, we about to get it. On the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. Come and be a member, yeah. On the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. Come and be a member, yeah. Remember on the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. Come and be a member, yeah. Remember on the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. Come and be a member, yeah. On the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. Come and be a member, yeah. On the Gene Gill Show. On the Gene Gill Show. Paperwork and producer. Paperwork and producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork and producer. Paperwork and producer. Taking out the producer. That's on that. Paperwork and producer. Boy, Gene Gill. Paperwork and producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork and producer. Paperwork and producer. That's on that Gene Gill Show. Lego. Hey, 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 hey. Good morning to one and all, man. I hope y'all New Year's is still as good as y'all expect it to be this year. You know, we're going to have a new president sworn in pretty soon. We just laid to rest an old president, Jimmy Carter. Y'all saw the title. Jay and Puff was a package deal. I want to know, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think that means. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think that means, because right now I want to speak on a couple of things. I want to speak on the fact that, you know, you clowns and some of those people's coming at me talking about, yo, why you going at Jay? I ain't never go at Jay. If y'all think that's going at Jay, if I would have went at Jay, I would have told the girls' names that I know for a fact that was 16 years old or 17 years old that he was talking to in 99 and 98, 99. I would have said that much. Y'all got to excuse me because I'm cooking. I'm making some things because I got a lot of stuff on my mind. So I'm get these turkey wings and I'm seasoning them up so I can braise them. These are some small turkey wings. I don't know if it was a baby turkey or whatever it was, but I got these turkey wings that I'm going to braise, and then I'm going to broil them in the oven before I put them in some gravy and put them in the crock pot and let them cook for a while. So y'all catch me a little sneeze. Now I'm coming down with, I had a mean head cold this weekend. I had to go to urgent care, but that stuff they was going to give me was over the counter. So I just thought I'd just take my sea moss and take this sour sop bitters to help fight this cold or whatever I'm coming down with. Yep. So I'm gonna be right here talking with y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what's going on. Because a lot of people who come to y'all in this industry and on these internet, they tell y'all secondhand shit. Nobody never questioned the fact, and nobody even brought up the fact when I told them how they killed DMX. And when I spoke on that, I didn't get no feedback, no nothing, because I knew and people knew the truth behind it, but they didn't let it out. Oh, DMX died of an overdose and all this stuff like that, but he didn't have to die of that overdose. He didn't have to die. They took that kid home instead of taking him straight to the hospital. A lot of these cats are mad because who I am and what I've been to people in the industry and the information that I used to first get firsthand from people in the industry for either being there or being around them. So when I come to y'all and I say Jay and Puff was a package deal, understand, y'all, I'm still in my pajamas, man. I'm being around the house for the next couple of days. I ain't going in and out. I'm waiting on this big ass snowstorm, and then I'm gonna have to go shovel this shit. I'm hating the East Coast right now. I'm hating the East Coast right now. Damn kids, they don't want to shovel. They don't shovel no snow. They don't take care of nothing. You can't even get a kid out here to talk about walk around to shovel some snow. Ain't that some shit? That used to be our hustle back in the day. Shit, you couldn't wait till the winter time. You know you was gonna have $200 or $300 in your pocket that month because you would be out shoveling snow. These kids right here, shit, they don't shovel nothing. Oh my God, it's this garlic powder. Yeah, I do my turkey wings. I do a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, oregano, sometimes some dill weed, some All Bay. I like them joints flavorful. And this All Bay always top it off with All Bay. This is how they look when I season them. So let me get back to y'all. I'm gonna let them just sit over here and marinate and come in here and rap with y'all for a little bit. Now, who's that right there? Thank you, Bella. Bella said she loved that collaboration. Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace, DMX. DMX ain't had to die. They should have rushed him straight to the hospital from the studio. He was in the studio. They took his ass home. They should have took him straight to the fucking hospital. They didn't want the fact that he died and he was using drugs in the studio because that brings up lawsuits and stuff like that to the family. They'll hide that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a cut. I know my shit is long right now. My shit grow real fast. It's fall, and it's time for a cut. Been 2 weeks now. Yeah, NJ, I got the mean head cold in the whole 9 yards, but I'm gonna make this happen for y'all. Salute. Appreciate y'all. Listen, if anybody has purchased a book or sent me some information on the book, please text that 201-969 number 6168 and let me know that you either sent it to my mailbox or you sent the information I'll check the Cash App and I'll check the PayPal for it. But if you have already did it, just let me know so I can get the books out to y'all. This weekend, I'm doing, on the 11th, I'm doing a book signing. I'm doing a book signing on the 11th in Manhattan. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh my God. I'm trying to find out the place. It's in Manhattan. It's in Manhattan. It's in Manhattan, Manhattan. Oh, wait, I sent it to Miss Pleasant. It's in Manhattan. It's on Saturday the 11th at the Isaac Center, 415 East 93rd Street. If you have a book already, I will sign your book there. If you don't have a book, I have a book for you to purchase with my signature. I'm also going to bring out some of K. Slay stuff with me. You know, those sweatshirts since it's wintertime. Okay. Hey, honey butter, what's going on with you? So now let me just tell y'all something. A lot of people will get mad at me because, you know, I spoke on some Jay-Z shit. I've told y'all a long time ago, a friend of my enemy, I consider my enemy. Anyway, I never liked Jay-Z. And if somebody is questioning me and asking me questions on him, he ain't a nigga that I'm going to say, oh, nah, man, I don't have nothing to say about Jay. I don't have nothing to say about that person. It's a lot of questions these guys ask me that don't make the interview that I won't even speak on. And that's because I choose not to speak on. It's my goddaughter. I tried to call her this morning. She wouldn't even pick, my goddaughter wouldn't even pick up the phone. But as soon as I get on the internet, on this thing, she want to answer. She want to call me. Hi, Sai. How you doing?
Hi. Hey.
You on the
I'm actually, huh?
I got you on. The people could hear you, Sai. I'm blowing your ass up for calling me doing my show. Huh?
It's my birthday. I'm a Capricorn. I can do that.
Right, you're right. Happy belated birthday. I still owe you a birthday dinner. I know I miss your birthday celebration. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm at this orientation and everything. It's okay. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna call you later, okay? We set up a date. All right, mama. Later. Okay. That's my goddaughter. She one of the best in the world. She listened to me more than my damn daughters I would sometimes. Oh my God. Anyway, that's Sa. So now, I know a lot of personal shit about Jay because he used to talk to a couple of females around in my area. And one of those females was young. Now, like I said before, I did not know in 1999, Jay was no fucking 30 years old. I thought he may have been like 21, 22. Because the little girl was about 16 or 17, if she was 17. And they were from 112th and 8th Avenue, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to blow her spot up because she may not want her spot blowed up. But when y'all should have heard defending motherfuckers because they was talking, they had short eyes through talking to them young girls, that was on them. No, I did not know that nigga age at the time. Because had I known his age at the time, I'd have said something to that nigga like, yo, my man, you got short eyes or something? And we know, I'm not going to say, I know a lot of dudes that was around us, they would talk to them young girls and stuff like that. But nah, introduce me to your aunt. Introduce me to your mama. Introduce me to your shit, grandma. Because you know, you got some grandmas that's, hold up, you got some kids that's 16, their mama is 32, and their grandma's 48. And their grandma probably be finer than all of them. Donnell Jones says facts. You understand? You got a 48-year-old grandma be like, yo, damn! And the motherfucking 60-year-old come out calling her granny. Granny where? She granny where? Shit. That's the way we like to. Excuse me, y'all. It's the cold medicine. I'm gonna have fun this year. I don't care nothing about these clowns and everything like that. So when y'all defending, like I said, when y'all defending these guys out here, man, they wouldn't even piss on you if you was on fire. I don't even understand. But it's okay because I know y'all caught up in the music. Y'all caught up in the image that the person portrays. Y'all caught up in a lot of shit that y'all don't know about that happens behind the scenes. I was right there with Tracy Waples when they used that lady Brilliance to make Brianna. They didn't even know Def Jam didn't know what to do with it. Jay-Z didn't even know what to do with it. They put it in Tracy's hands. Tracy made her out of a superstar. I was right there going past the office because I was dealing with some shit with Kay Slay, and I was right there when they was talking about her. I was like, oh shit. They didn't even know what to do with it. But they put it in Tracy's hands. Look what Tracy did. I was there on a lot of situations. Like, what they don't understand is this, is that it's certain dudes, it's certain people that you ain't gonna do certain shit around. And I was that type of dude. You ain't not gonna beat no woman around me and I don't get involved. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not gonna molest no little kids around me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna take that. Nah, I can't live with myself knowing that I did something like that, that I seen that happen and I didn't do anything. So, like I'm just saying, Dana posted, I know how dirty the industry is. Dana said that. It's like that. Yo, if I was there and Jay would have smacked Lil Mama, his security or nobody else could have stopped me. I don't give a fuck. I ain't like the nigga no way. After he put my girl Laura on the spot in Cancun, I was about to tear his motherfucking head off. Because the way he said, yo, Laura, take care of him. Yo, I was like, yo, what? Nigga, you said what? Laura's like, Laura, she touched me and I was like, oh, Laura. Laura was a bad motherfucker. You know, she probably still is. You know what I'm saying? But this is Cancun in the early 2000s. And she said, Gee, she looked at me and she was begging me. I'm just staring at G. I mean, I'm staring at motherfucking Jay. And that nigga turned his head to the side. I was waiting for that nigga to turn around and look at me. If he'd have turned around and looked at me, I'd have beat the shit out of him. But Laura was right in front of me. She was like, G, please, please. Please, G. And she said, and she touched me like that. She said, you're going to make me lose my job. And I was like, I couldn't do Laura like that. I said, I could not do Laura like that. But had that nigga would have turned around and looked at me, he would have caught one. And I don't care. Yo, and that back in Cancun, I was doing shit for the motherfucking, what they call that? The streets. But I had made a connection with the syndicate out there. And they ran that shit. The syndicate ran that. The Mexican mafia was called the syndicate. They ran that shit. My man was some little Spanish dude that was Puerto Rican out there in Mexico. He was working for them. I said, he running for something. You know that automatically. That he was running from something. What is a Puerto Rican doing in Mexico working for the syndicate and shit like that? So I knew, and everything I asked him to bring me, he would have for me. Julio Rodriguez, what up with your primo? ¿Qué paso? Shout out to Miss Bessie. Thank you for all your support, mama. So now, these people get mad at me because I speak on shit that other people won't speak on. And they want to say whatever they want to say. Man, listen to me. I ain't worried about none of that. Thank you for, even having something to say. Because when they don't have nothing to say, that means they ain't listening to you. So now, let's get down to business. Puff had reached a pinnacle in his life that he had to bring on another partner. Now, at first, it was strange to me when I know for a fact he was trying to use people to go at Jay-Z. And I think that he was just trying to bring up and make people do that so he could have what you call that, Murder Inc. go against Jay-Z, and then he come in and try to play the peacemaker when he had already started the shit. Because that's what I believe he was trying to use Jack for at the time. You know what I'm saying? So now him and Jay-Z get so big, whereas they get so close with each other, they making statements that, oh, Jay-Z is the only one could call me Sean, and I'm the only one could call him Sean. And I was like, okay. I don't know what kind of half a homo shit that is, but it is what it was. They said that. So they become close. See, now they had orchestrated and started doing everything that those people wanted them to do, and they became what they call industry friendly dudes that work for the big people, the millionaires and the billionaires. They work for them in order to get us and our capital and what we had. For instance, is no way they would have got the Barclays Center passed if Jay-Z wouldn't have got involved in that. Because that was supposed to be low income housing and housing over there for people that hold property. They would have never got that unless Jay-Z got involved in it. So Jay-Z became friendly to them, whereas that, oh, okay, he's on our team. Puff had already showed his allegiance to them on a lot of things that he was doing. See, everybody want to blame Clyde Davis. Clyde Davis was only the start of some of Puff's shit. The person who invested, I think his name was Barr, he invested the money in Sean John, Jimmy Iovine, and those people that was over Interscope and what's that other label? The music group. They were the ones who was putting the money and the battery and Puff back and introducing him to other things. They introduced him to the liquor company people. Yo, here. He'll work for you guys. He'll do what he need to do. He'll make sure we'll have what we're supposed to have from the black community. He could be the face of Sir Cock. And he was the face of Sir Cock for a while. No, I'm not. Listen to me. Let me just say something, y'all. Somebody said, let's take Jay-Z down. Jay's on a mission. Nah, bro. Nah. Listen to me. You can't take a motherfucker down if they didn't do nothing. I can sit up here and talk until I'm blue in the motherfucking face, but if ain't none of it's true, won't nothing come of it. How about that? It's gonna be trolls anywhere and everywhere. Gene Deal talk because I got a bunch of content. I got a bunch of content creators coming in here to see what I have to say. Just like I said that shit years ago about how bad Beyonce breath was, but now when I say it, it goes viral. Shout out to Big Shorty, my man used to bodyguard her. So now, let me just tell you how slick they are. They tried to use Fat Joe, and that's why they got Fat Joe there. Because you got people like Rockefeller, no, it's not Rockefeller anymore. It's the whatever the what's her name? Uh, the lady who's involved with Jay. Help me out, y'all. What's her name? She was a former drug dealer, former informant. Her name is Desiree. Right. Desiree was trying to use Joe, and I thought Joe was going to be smart enough to catch it. But I guess when somebody turned $1 million into $3 or $4 million, I guess you would go work for them. You understand? They was trying to use Joe to open up that casino and be the voice behind opening up the casino around 42nd Street, and that shit just fell and didn't go nowhere. They was trying to use Joe to do that as the voice of that shit, and that shit wasn't going nowhere. Sorry, I told you I got a mean head cold. Apologize for that. Y'all accept my apology? Nobody said, all right, Gene, go ahead, just go do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You understand? See, y'all gotta understand this. Jay and Puff was a package deal to work with those people, to work for those people in the industry and those billionaires. They were the people that was going to work us and make sure that we stay in line through the alcohol promotions, through the liquor, through the concerts, through the things that they were doing in the industry. They was going to make sure that we stay in line. And Puff decided he got to the crossroads. They were a package deal. They was the one who was going to take over Mr. Avant's place in the music and the whole industry that has to do with making movies, making music, making anything in our culture. They were the ones who was going to take over that. From Mr. Avant. Clarence Avant. Yes, you're correct. Clarence Avant, Bilal. That was the one that they called the Godfather. Dana posting Happy New Year. Thank you, Dana. That's not true. There are a lot of people in jail that has been taken down for non-truth. Bruh, you talking about a jail situation where you talk about somebody was talking about committing a crime, Larry. We're talking about me speaking on somebody and all of a sudden they're going to say, yeah, G, right. Let's go lock him up. Larry, if you had brains, you'd be dangerous, brother. Come on with that, man. People that are in jail for non-truth, that's because somebody brought up evidence against them that the evidence was true, but it was lied. They lied on the person. We talk about evidence. When you get to their position, you got to have evidence against them, Larry. You just can't be speaking against somebody. Let me get back to this. So now, at the crossroads, Puff gets to the crossroads. All those little brunches y'all used to see, and Puff was the one who was doing the toast, and Jay was on his side behind him and everything like that. They was basically in the same position, but they chose Puff because Puff was more aggressive than Jay. Jay may have been aggressive behind the scenes and some shit like that, but to them, Puff was the one who was going to run it. And Jay was next in line. They was a package deal, though. So now, Puff gets to the crossroads, and he has to pay the piper for some reason. For whatever reason it was, Puff decided to, I'm going to bite the hand that feeds me, Diageo. Because sometimes, man, I guess when you using those drugs and you are start believing your own stories and all this other bullshit, you think you can go against somebody that's as powerful as them. Now, I know everybody is saying this and saying that, but I was one of the first people who brought that out into the air. When I first seen it, I'm like, yo, that was the end of it. When I first seen it, that he was going on a lawsuit against him, I said, that's the end of him. I knew he was done. I knew he was done. So now he came to that crossroads. So now he has them at they don't know now. He talking revolution. He talking all this like black power. But he has did so much damn dirt. He had did so much evil to people out here. He had did so much bullshit that couldn't get away with it. Beating women. Cassie wasn't the first woman he beat. Gina said he beat her to a pulp. We know he used to try to beat Kim. It's probably a lot of women that had not came forward. I know a Dominican chick, and I told her, listen, honey, go to the police, go to this, go to that. A Dominican chick used to tell me, she used to call me up. Yo, Gene, man, you gotta go to the police. That's not for me to do. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Go to the police, get you a lawyer. Y'all handle it that way. It's a lot of chicks that he was doing that too. That wasn't his first rodeo. So now they got all this evidence against him, so they're going to use it to tear him down. Jay is still user-friendly. Jay is still user-friendly to the whole to them. They have not did a campaign against Jay yet. even though Puff and Jay came in as a package deal. That's why you see Jay's lawyers talking that, oh, they were never friends. Which in fact, they both had two little British white girls living in the same building. Skinny white girls. Mello, there's nothing he could probably do about his soul, man. He gonna have to repent, get on his knees, and beg and beg and beg, and they just might call him because if he really start talking, if he really start speaking on what he know and how much he know, it may be an Epstein. Bilal Brown. Bilal, I'm sick as a dog, but I'm gonna say Bilal is a member, y'all. Go Bilal. Go Bilal. Yeah, Bilal is a member, y'all. Bilal Brown is a member, y'all. He's a member. Bilal Brown is a member, y'all. Hey, Bilal Brown. Bilal Brown. Bilal Brown is a member, y'all. Hey, Bilal Brown. Yeah, Bilal Brown. Bilal Brown, thank you for your membership to the Gene Deal When He's Sick show. Salute, Bilal. Appreciate you, brother. So now, Jay has not yet did anything to make them feel uncomfortable. Those allegations that came up, QXL, what up? It's like they just say, allegations. But if you don't think that there's actually some young girls out there that can come forward and say something, you're lying. The truth ain't in you. Would they do it? Nah, they might still have a relationship with him. They may receive free Beyonce tickets. They still may be sliding here and there because they was fine then. As young ladies, they probably find her as grown women. But he have not yet made them uncomfortable where they are not. They are putting investigators and people out there to find dirt on him and come forward against him. Brother, you just said the woman lied on Emmett Till. Can I tell you the truth, brother? It may hurt your feelings. Emmett Till cousins them lied on him. That's the truth of the matter. Emmett Till cousins them lied on him. They were jealous of him. That's a part of history that they're not going to teach you and tell you. I'm glad I got some smart people in here, man. See, the thing about it is that People don't understand Gene Deal was a literature major. Gene Deal used to read and read and read. Yo, I used to love to read. I don't know why. I just used to love to read. I started off with reading comic books as a kid. Marco, what up with you out there in Polar Vision? Yeah, she probably did get paid off. Because how is she sustaining her lifestyle? Probably still getting paid. Yeah, Clubhouse in the building in here? Oh my God. Jay was responsible for a lot of stuff that's happening. Him and Puff were responsible for a lot of things that was happening to people back then. You understand? They was responsible for a lot of things that was happening to people. But people won't speak on that. People won't speak on the fact that they was the ones who killed the head of hip hop here in New York City so that the South can rise up against New York City. They killed hip hop in New York City so the South can rise up. I know people don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. Let me tell you something. Is that Abigail Truth? Hip hop has always been controlled by that other community. Somebody write it down for me so I could post it. Hip hop has always been controlled by that other community. Will somebody let them know what I'm talking about? No, not by baby oil. Thank you. It's always been controlled by that community. You understand? So whatever they wanted us to do, they put it in place for us to do it by using and giving power to those that they can really control and that those who had the power over us. Can't nobody tell me they was drinking Ciroc like that. Nobody could tell me they was drinking Ciroc like that until Puff got into the business. I'm doing a show right now. Can I call you back? All right. Until he got into the business with Ciroc, can nobody tell me they was doing Ciroc, drinking Ciroc like that? They was drinking Grey Goose and Belvedere, which is a better vodka anyway. People were drinking Grey Goose and Belvedere. When Puff got into the liquor business with them, people started drinking Ciroc. Then he brought the ideal to them about the flavors. Grey Goose too. Grey Goose and Belvedere. So now he becomes so rich off of that shit, he ain't got to even do music no more. He ain't even got to do music no more. Y'all heard Misha go off him. You went from the greatest, one of the greatest producers of our time. Can't take his music away from him or what he produced or stole, wrote, or however he did it. Giving y'all the hits to become pushing alcohol onto the community, onto the people. It's the way you do shit. I don't blame him, but it's the way that you do shit. Where we at? I did a whole show on that before, bro. I did a whole show on that before. DMX was at the studio. They were getting high, whatever, allegedly. Instead of taking him straight to the hospital, they took him home. Jesse B, I've heard from people who's in the business of knowing who are informants that that's a possibility. Let me tell y'all something else that y'all need to know too. And this is off the subject. And I'm only bringing this up because Jesse, what's her name? Jesse B? Is it? I can't see that. Is it Jesse B? Jesse B gonna ask me something about Vlad. Is Vlad an informant, G? Let me just say something. Vlad is trying to push this Poochie's theory that Caden placed on us regarding the murder of the Notorious Big. Have anybody ever asked or anybody ever said why Vlad is not on the witness list or testifying in the Keefe D trial, and why can't he testify in the Keefe D trial? Why? If he was the number one detective on the case and he solved the Tupac crime and he solved the Biggie crime, why is he not testifying on the Keefe D trial? Now let me get back to my thing, Miss Jessie B. You up there all going to disturb me, gonna go on the Vlad thing and like turn this to a whole nother program. And that's because you had a pretty face. So it's my fault. I'm gonna have fun with this shit, y'all. Hey, Tasty Cream. No Diddy. I'm named Tasty Cream. Whoa. Whoa. If it's gonna get R. Kelly out of jail, he's gonna sing like a bird. Yes, it did. So now, let me get back to this. Now, Jay is distancing himself and not going to try to say anything that made the people who put him into power in position. You understand? You see, both of them got to deal with a liquor company. You see, both of them had got to deal with a liquor company. Also, Beyonce, them, they got deals with liquor companies. That was not that was by design. That wasn't no mistake. That was no like, oh, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there. No, all that shit was by design. Everybody talk about Deuce, Ace of Deuce and all this other shit like that or whatever, or Douche and all that. That shit tastes like garbage. My man sit up and pay $500-$600 a bottle in the club for that shit. Why? 800, man, that shit, you out your rabbit ass mind, bro. So now, Jay is separating himself when they was a package deal to the industry. You understand? Now, they're going to have to find somebody and someone else outside of Jay-Z and Puff. Well, we know it ain't going to be Puff, but outside of Jay-Z to run the hip-hop community, to make sure that the black people, that us stay in order, that we don't get so intelligent, whereas that we start questioning it and start asking for answers on certain things and why this, why that, why you trying to do this? They trying to find somebody else and they don't have nobody. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna shut down this fucking internet shit, this YouTube shit, the stuff that we're getting all our information from, all our knowledge from. They're going to find a way to try to censor it so that we won't be able, or the people who are able to do it, they're going to be so legit or so straight that they ain't going to be hiding nothing. They're about to put word that if you come on YouTube, your name, your address, your real name, your address, everything, people be able to get in touch with you and find whoever you are, wherever you at any given time. They're going to change this because they're going to try to stop us from getting the knowledge that we get. Oh, this is my mom. Hey, Mom, what's up? What's going on? No. Yes, ma'am. I hope so. Okay, tell me what it is. Okay, we'll do. All right, we'll do. I'm waiting on these guys to get my car. I can't leave. I can't leave until they get my car because I was about to do something crazy, and I know, I know. It stopped me. God stopped me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't letting. Man, they took $12,000 from me, man. I'm just telling you. When I get my car back, I'm coming home. All right. All right. I love you. All right. Bye. Sorry about that, y'all. I almost started my New Year's off in jail. God is so good, man. Gotta realize God is so good. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. I gave that story to New Year's about, these guys, I gave them all this money on that Cadillac, that old school Cadillac. I was redoing it and everything like that. And they almost took me back to somewhere that I don't supposed to be at, you know. And you think that God, well, I know that God had cleansed me and got that shit out of me, Whereas that I would just react based on the fact of, I think that you being disrespectful. I think that you're trying to take something from me. I would react at it and I would attack and I do all that kind of crazy shit. And over the years, it cost me a whole lot of money in legal fees. And then I thought the devil almost just won because the vanity of having my car and the money I put out to get that car done almost took me back to that type of situation. And then, somebody hit me and said, Gene, it's just a car. Don't take nobody out of here for just a car. Don't. And I'm trying to tell them it's the principle of the matter that, ain't nobody never took nothing from me but advice. And I ain't letting nobody take no, but Gene, it's just a car. And I had to think. I wasn't going to give these niggas the opportunity to be on YouTube to try to make it anything other than what it was. And I backed up off of it. Because I was at that point. And then I got on my knees and I prayed and I asked God, God, take this away from me. Take this out of me. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to react in this manner. I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Then I go to the jewelry store and some bullshit happened. I told the story last week, but to get back to where we at right now, y'all got to pray. We got to pray for a whole lot of things, man. And I'm going to break it down to you. Is that this hip hop industry for the last couple of years, for the last 10 or 20 years, has been governed by demons. It has been governed by demons, whereas that our women who are our precious jewels think they got to come out here half-ass naked, showing their ass in order to entertain us. It's been controlled by demons. Lauryn Hill, who's one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, who I've sat at a concert and cried over one of her songs that she sung. Lauryn Hill has never showed her ass and has touched and moved the masses. Our hip hop community has been controlled by demons, whereas is that it's got our young men out here thinking that in order for me to get props, I gotta take down my fellow man, kill him, do him dirty. And just go crazy. Hip hop has been controlled by demons. And now God is paving the way for groups like the Poor Righteous Teachers to come back. For groups like Brand Nubian. For groups that's going to educate our minds and put us in the frame of mind so we can take our rightful position. Let me show you how God works. He got Mississippi Valley State performing at Trump inauguration into the White House. Mississippi Valley State down there in where they in it's not Tupelo, Mississippi. Where's Mississippi Valley State at? Anybody around here? It's in I know it's not in two. It ain't. Where is that? I had a couple of friends with that. Ain't nobody in here from the what do you call that? The HBCU? It ain't in no damn Missouri. It ain't in Jackson. I know it's in Mississippi, but it's what part of Mississippi? Ida Benner. It's an Ida Benner. That's exactly where it's at. Hold on. Oh, we gotta get in. We gotta get in there. No, it ain't in Natchez. Mississippi about ain't no Natchez, Mississippi. It's an inner bit. It's a Ida Bena. Ida Bena, Mississippi. Ida Bena, Mississippi. Ida Bena, Mississippi. That's where Mississippi Valley State at. He could have had any university throughout the world, throughout the country, do it. He take a small southern town, black college in Mississippi, and have them do the procession. They down in the Delta. That's a great thing. That's a great thing not only for America, it's for the HBCU schools. I want y'all to start, man, getting more active in letting people know that they ain't got to show their ass. Letting our women know, because the reason we have always been great as black men and black people is because of the strength of the black woman. And this ain't no me selling them to try to sell nobody nothing. This is just the truth. There has been black women who have raised black men to be great on their own. Let's take back what belongs to us, y'all. Let's be what we supposed to be. And now that these demons and these devils is being cleared out, let's keep them out. Let me go ahead and put this turkey on. And I'm going to see y'all later on when I got some clothes on. This has been Big Gene. Thank y'all, man, for y'all time. I appreciate y'all, man. And we're going to do it the way it's supposed to be done. All right? All right. Peace.